today I'm talking about a new series called Zero Fun Time. It's going to be talking about game theories and stuff like that. So basically, I'm not copying off game theory. In fact, I'm doing the opposite. I really wanted to start this series. It seemed like a really fun thing to do. And I've always loved talking about FNAF. I have loads of ideas of what's going to happen, what's inside the box, and all that thing. So I'm just going to start off with my first theory. That the kitchen in FNAF 1 led to the FNAF 4 Underground. Because basically, if you didn't know already, FNAF 4 is basically a really hard thing to explain. I really don't know how to explain it. It's such a complex thing. It's probably the best game so far anyways. But I just want you guys to know that I really do enjoy talking about these things. I'm quite into FNAF and I just want to talk about that. So basically, this is my idea. So when we heard pots and pans, I heard like the pots and pans, but it was covering something. Maybe the pots and pans and all the cupboards and stuff like that led to an underground hack to FNAF 3, FNAF 4, or maybe the opposite. I don't really know. FNAF 2 and FNAF 1, and FNAF 1 was on the top. Or FNAF 2 was on the top of FNAF 1. Because how do I know this? Well, if you think about it, well, the purple guy had 2 children. One of them got killed by a baby, and one of them, well, got killed by Golden Freddy in the end of FNAF 3. Well, how does FNAF 4? So how does that lead up to anything? Well, simply, well, he wants to put his son back together by getting children and connecting souls to animatronic. And that's what, and Enid, and I also want to talk about Enid, but in a different episode today. So this is an episode that I'm really happy to make. I was thinking about, you know, doing something new, and I thought this would be perfect. Because I will be putting it in the description, I will be showing it on my channel. To show that I do stuff like this. So, yeah, I just want you guys to know that I'm starting this. I'm going to go into more detail on this theory right now. So, what it is that it's a certain little theory which I found out just 20 minutes ago. Now, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things in FNAF that lead to so many different theories. There's so many theories of it being a dream and we're inside a trap. But what's inside that box is something we do not want to find out yet. So what I think is in the box is simply the child, the baby of Purple Guy. He's keeping his son in that box, preserving him, so one day he can link his soul that remains, into an animatronic. Now this may sound dark, but he's already built small animatronics. The Purple Guy builds animatronics, and as we know, the Purple Guy is currently, well, a little bit dead. So what has he done his job? Has he saved his son? Not exactly, but at the same time he has. Now I'm going to be going into more detail on this, but I just want you to realize it's just a theory. Enid shares the baby feature where it counts down from 4, 3, 2, 1, something snaps, and she goes and kills a child. That's what Enid has. He has that ability. Now, do you remember that little Easter egg where it said, where it was a picture of Enid and it said there's a little of me and everybody? That meant not everybody is inside, not he's inside everyone, everyone's inside him. He needs a FNAF code, not the FNAF, it's the still location code. Now I remember when my first still location was, Fredbear got replaced, it's a new series, pretty much finished with all our old theories. I literally chucked out all my hopes and dreams for the next FNAF. I put them into a garbage can. So I just want to talk about that as well. And how lethal, yes, this will be if it's true. If it means that all this time we were so blind to not realise what was going on in FNAF 1. And also, I believe that we never even changed the characters in FNAF. We've always been the purple guy trying to get little children, see if he can bond their souls with his sons, maybe one day fix what he's done. Remember, because he owns the Freddy Fazbear, because he owns the place, he's actually the CEO, by the way. I should touch on that. Because I got all this information. What he has done, he hadn't realised what he had discovered and what this meant to people like me. Now, what this meant is that how do we get from FNAF 1 to FNAF 2 to FNAF 3 to FNAF 4 to FNAF 5 in one building? Simply underground and buildings and stuff like that. But if you think about it, the timeline for Five Nights at Freddy's is like a piece of paper. It can be changed so easily. You can erase it, you can put it up, you can just completely wreck it if you wanted to. And Scott Cawthon has done the opposite of that. He's completely changed it, but he's made it even more interesting. A lot of people don't think that Sister Location has much to it, but it has all the mysteries such as who is the purple guy, who is white, what's in the box, what's that guy's name, the main or something like that, I can't remember. The puppet, whatever. So the puppet, who is he? Well, if you remember FNAF 3, the child saw someone getting stuffed into a suit, and that was the purple guy. That was him stuffing a child into the suit. Also, I want to be talking about Sister Location's Freddy. His blueprint has a child inside. This means that he made the robots, the animatronics, the endoskeletons to specifically kidnap children, because he lost his own to his own invention, to his own life. He lost his own offspring, his own child, because he thought he had made a creation that would help his children. Now, I think that FNAF 4 was the first one, okay? I think it was the first one. And why do I think that? Because Golden Freddy was the lead singer, and we all know that the first one, Golden Freddy, Fredbear, was the first main role, and that Freddy is the second. He's the prototype. So Golden Freddy was the prototype. Golden Bonnie, prototype. Okay. Now I'm going to be talking about the Springlock suit, and that was him to lure children as well, but not so he could kill them for the specific reason. Do you remember in FNAF 2 how we were always on about him luring children, but you never knew what for? Maybe to murder them for his own satisfaction because he's a psychopath. Maybe not. Maybe there's a little more to everything. There's a little more. Scott Cawthon never intended for us to come up with all these strange theories, or he did. But people like me have only just realised what we are dealing with here. This is a bigger situation than Springlock suits than children getting murdered and the suits getting possessed. No. Basically, I never thought there was any possession. I only thought of illusions. I only saw what I would see. The purple guy has been experimenting on children, putting them under gases. The phone call, purple guy. What? Wanna know what else? Do you really? Do you really want to know what else? The gases in Five Nights at Freddy. Purple guy. What about all those times we had to wind up the music box? Purple guy. He's been messing with our minds. He's been completely destroying all these kids' minds to make sure one day he can get his own. But, well, the animatronics murdered him. They completely murdered him because they have been through torture. They've been through so many shocks. They've been through shocks. They've been through experiments. Guess what? The animatronics were the children. Basically, the souls of the children. Now, I said I didn't believe in the souls, but this is when the souls come to take place. Basically, what I think is going on is that I think that the purple guy has been, well, being a bad guy. Not in a bad way. He's just trying to get his child back, but he's doing it wrong. He's trying to experiment on all these. Scott has lied. Scott has completely changed my point of view of Five Nights at Freddy's because of this. He's made it so dark. It was already dark, but we only saw the murders, and that's the only thing we saw what was dark. But now we all know there's a limit to everybody. And I don't just think that the animatronics are intelligent. I believe that Baby had first blue eyes, but now she is green. The purple guy's child, the girl that Baby killed, the animatronic that killed Baby killed purple guy's child, but he was too mad about that. For one reason, because that's what he wanted. He needs souls. He needs to combine. Purple guy has gone insane. He doesn't even know